What up, funny bone? Happy Sunday night, everybody. Okay, this part is a test. I want everybody to clap along with me, all right? I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, and do all the things that I told you in the midnight hour. Good job, everybody. Y'all knew y'all had that on lock. I don't even know why. Ladies, this is a public service announcement. If your Tinder date starts with him serenading you with that song, he has some duct tape in the trunk, you need to go. Nobody else around, no witnesses, he got other plans for you, honey. You should have swiped left on that one. For those of you who don't know me, I am 45 years old. I have 2 kids. My kids are 23, 19, and 15. Right? Gay black don't crack, right? Thank you, white people, for reading that into us. Maybe I should have done something about the small dicks, but I am not qualified. I'm not a geneticist. I shouldn't say things like that, but I'll keep saying things like that. But also, last January, I retired from the Ohio National Guard. I served in the Army for 26 years. So if you have no idea what a midlife crisis looks like, it sequences stilettos when I have no business wearing either. Okay. Y'all know these shoes coming off as soon as I get back to the back of the room, right? This is for your benefit, not mine. Not mine. Yeah, I am also divorced because, you know, that's kind of a midlife crisis kit. My ex is a German-Irish guy. I say he's the whitest white man in America because with him, I had blue-eyed babies. Yeah, y'all can tell that's not the sort of thing that runs on my side of the family, right? I'm in the delivery suite like, can I get a maternity test? Because people don't have questions. Shit, I have questions, okay? Trying to figure this thing out. 2 days after my son was born, Al Sharpton called me. He was like, you got to give up that race card. You don't get to keep that. Having blue-eyed babies and stuff. I don't know what's going on over there. And I mean, you know, it's kind of awkward because I take my kids shopping with me, and, you know, I don't want the sheriff getting called every time I got to get some Krispy Kremes. You know, that's inefficient. But you got people that are curious. They're just like, where'd you get that pretty little girl? Rent-A-Center? I mean, where are they passing out white babies to black chicks, dude? That's where I got her.
No.
Or even, you know, there were times when people thought I was a nanny. I was kind of, you know, put off by that until I realized, well, unemployment's been kind of high. These days, my sister has a job. And that job involves me entrusted with some little white kids. I mean, how bad of a person can I be? I'm trying to do this whole dating thing. It's kind of interesting. I finally broke down and got myself a Tinder account. I guess that's what the kids are doing now. I lasted 3 days on Tinder, y'all. 3 freaking days. Day 3, Tinder started sending me profiles of dudes with rebel flags in their picture. Dude, a dating app just go, bitch, you don't belong here. I got the message. Okay, Tinder's sundown too. I had no idea. I know now. But I gotta admit, I kind of like guys that are younger than me. I'm 45. Everybody's younger than me. I mean, I'm just hedging my bets, really. That's not a perversion, that's just math. But it's kind of awkward for my son because he wants to relate to mom as an adult now. You know, he's leaving and everything. He's like, hey mom, me and the guys got some liquor. Why don't you come hang out with us? So I've been divorced for about 6 years and I know I'm on Brandon's bucket list. I don't know if you've noticed this about me, but I'm kind of fresh out of self-control. Your friends are legal too, so... Just saying, unless you've already figured out which one you're most comfortable calling dad, let's table that idea. Nice. It's a little awkward. And it's so funny because my friends are just like, well, Leslie, you know, you're these young guys, doesn't that make you a cougar? Honey, I'm brown and some places I'm fuzzy. Figure it out. Pretty sure Jack Hanna would agree. That is the definition of what a cougar is. But since I left the military, I became a dealer. Ooh, y'all get quiet every time. I do like that. Everybody calm down, it's 2016 and orange is not this bitch's new black, okay? I deal blackjack over at the casino, I deal cards, okay? Everybody calm down now. I know a couple of y'all were just like, good, my dude just got set up for 6 months. No, I can't look you up, sorry. Working at the casino is a great place for me to work. I mean, where else can I ask random dudes? Hey, you want to hit that? Not get in trouble with HR. On the daily. But you have some awkward situations, like one time, this gorgeous kid was on my table, and we're the only ones playing, right? And so he slides a $25 chip at me, makes eye contact, and goes, "Can you break me?" Skippy, I will have the heartiest of heart attacks trying it, but I gotta recognize my limitations. I got a cardiologist appointment next Tuesday. That might not be wise for me. Thanks for thinking of me. But working at the casino, you know, they pipe in music and you end up listening to the lyrics, you know, especially for Tables Down. And I think the music lyrics from like the 50s and 60s really aren't as wholesome as people make them out to be. Like there's that song, "You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine." Everybody knows that song, right? I do sound 17 to you. Just saying, everybody all worked up about Jared Pope, but Jerry Lee Lewis was in that shit. I not say anything about Jerry Lee Lewis. I'm not. Even Mary Wilson was on the bandwagon. She said, "No muscle-bound man can take me away from my God. No handsome face would ever take the place of my God." Did you just call your dude ugly and skinny, Mary? That's some passive-aggressive bullshit. That's why you can't get anything good for your anniversary. Show a little tenderness, Mary. That's what he wants. So yeah, being single, I'm really not a big fan of Valentine's Day. Did anybody see the commercials for the 4-foot teddy bears this year, Vermont Teddy Bear Company? This place, was that not the most annoying commercial ever? It was hilarious. This is why it was hilarious. So at the end of the commercial, there's a guy, presumably the boyfriend, handing a girl, presumably the girlfriend, this 4-foot teddy bear. She's all excited. He makes this glowing glance at the camera like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get some." You know who's not gonna buy a 4-foot teddy bear? A dude who's getting some, okay? If he's already fighting her for that last corner of the duvet, because I don't know if y'all heard, we're strong as hell when it comes to blankets, all right? He's not gonna add a 4-foot teddy bear to the mix. That's just not a thing a dude's gonna do. You know who would buy a 4-foot teddy bear? 45-year-old divorcing little on damn cat, okay? You got 3 of them bitches, I'm gonna be covering my ass off this summer. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, love it. But yeah, like I said, my ex is German Irish. I think there were times that he would forget that he was married to a black lady. Like one time, our son has this sign that the question was, "How far back can you trace your family?" Well, my great-grandparents were slaves, so you know, Rutgers and Berkeley back in the day, right? But he knows that his great-grandparents all immigrated. So he's asking me, he's like, "Well, you know, Grandma's parents came over from Ireland, and Grandpa's parents came over from Germany." And he looks me straight in the face, as innocent as a human being can say this, and he says, "Which book do you think your folks came over on?" Y'all understand why we're divorced now, right? I mean, that. Okay, thank you. And it's funny because in that moment, I had the presence of mind to like stop time in my mind, because even if you're on the deed of the house, if you're the only brown person in there, you just don't want to book it in college. Just things get complicated too quick. So I did. I thought about it for a moment. I said, "Well, baby, there's a distinct possibility our folks are on the same boat. It's just mine we're rowing." I'm sorry, I just love that she's smart. You're just eating my self-esteem so much right now. It's amazing. Let's see, I think I want to get out of here. I got one more song for you guys if you want to hear it. This is dedicated to my ex-husband. My ex actually worked in the courthouse where our divorce was heard, so even though it's not supposed to matter, it did. Didn't know that divorce was one of those situations where you could be released from a position and end up owing your old boss a severance package. That's new to me. And sisters of color, hey, don't believe the hype. Being married to a white man can fuck up your credit. I'm a living witness, so here we are. Just is what it is. Trying to make lemonade out of lemons. That's Beyonce. If I should stay, I would end up in jail someday. So I'll go, 'cause I know I'm left paying all these bills anyway. And I will always hate you, yeah. I'll always hate you, but I love you, Fighting Mom. Thank you for supporting live comedy. Enjoy the rest of the show after Leslie Battle. I'll bring back up your host, Jason.